David's getting hassled over here by Rick Gorab. David, welcome to the groundbreaking ceremony for the Sussex County YMCA.
Thank you, Greg.
Oh, you're welcome. Can you tell a little bit of the viewers as to your connection to this YMCA?
I'm sure I was the executive director of the Sussex County YMCA from 2006 through 2012.
So can you tell me a little bit about how the YMCA has changed when you were here to today?
The Y has just continued to grow. There's been a great response from the community from the time that the Y opened. The Y has been very innovative with a lot of new programs that are really addressing critical needs. And you just see that continue to happen.
Absolutely, great. What were some of the programs that I know you started when you were here?
The Y First program, a physician referral program, and that's still running really strong today. We also had the wellness coaching program for individuals that needed some assistance to getting started on an exercise program. Again, tremendous critical needs programs that continue to thrive today.
Absolutely. Well, the Y First program is pretty unique in this particular county. Can you elaborate on what that program is?
Sure. If a patient of a physician has some conditions such as the pre-diabetic or they're having other types of muscular, overweight, other things that would require some of a lifestyle change, physicians normally were trained to treat those patients through prescriptions. So the concept of the program was to try the Y first, to try an exercise and lifestyle modification before we go right on to medicating patients. And so we brought together physicians to try to help us develop the program and fine-tune it, and it's been a great response.
Sounds like an amazing program and most beneficial to many of our community members.
Oh, absolutely. And the Y is just doing so many things today, addressing other critical needs while parents are working, providing a safe place for kids after school, summer camp where they're teaching kids values and how to protect themselves from things like bullying and other peer pressures to avoid risk behaviors. So this Y is just doing so many great things.
I can't agree more. Can you tell me, with this expansion, what do you think it might mean for our members and our community?
Well, this was always a planned next phase, and there's a lot that has to go into it, certainly a lot of financial support to be able to make something like this happen. This is just going to create this Y, many more opportunities to be able to better serve its current membership and offer new programs that will continue to meet critical needs. I know that recently the Y has started a Live Strong with Y program for cancer survivors to help them reclaim their lives. And so again, being able to really continue to grow and serve the community.
Great. David, thank you so much for your time today. I look forward to talking to you today.
You're welcome.
Welcome to the groundbreaking of the Sussex County YMCA expansion.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Can you please tell the viewers a little bit about who you are and your connection to the YMCA?
Sure. I'm Tammy Horsfield. I'm president of the Sussex County Chamber of Commerce and also the Sussex County Economic Development Partnership.
That's great. So how are you connected to the Y?
I'm connected in many ways. Number one, the Y is a really important part of our community. Wellness is very important in this community. So obviously, a healthy, happy employee is one who is obviously involved in wellness in one realm or another. And certainly the Y plays a huge role in that, in keeping Sussex County employees healthy.
So I heard that you were connected with the Pioneering Healthier Communities Grant and Coalition.
That brings me back a little bit, yes. Pioneering Healthier Communities has been involved in the community for quite some time. I was a part of the original group that went out for training, and we've been very involved, invested in that activity for many, many years. It's an important piece of Sussex County and really understanding the health of our community and helping to maintain a wellness level here in the community that works for everyone and adds to the quality of life in Sussex County.
Who are some of the partners that are part of that coalition?
That coalition includes, of course, the Y, and Jen Gardner's been a big part of that, and some of your previous directors as well. But Atlantic Health Systems, Newton Medical Center, has been very involved in that from day one. We also had the County Health Department involved. We had the local newspaper involved. And we've had various larger companies like Eastern Propane and others like Thor Labs who have been involved in the process, and physicians. So it's been quite a diversified group. But what's important about that is that each of us have different roles in the county, and we know how important it is to keep our people healthy.
Tammy, thank you so much for your time today. I appreciate it.
Sure, and good luck to the Y. We are really happy and excited for the new expansion.
Great, thank you.
Thank you.
Good afternoon. My name is Jennifer Gardner, and I'm the Executive Director of the Sussex County YMCA. I am proud to stand here today before you representing our staff team at the Y because we are all so excited to be celebrating our upcoming expansion. I would like to thank both my staff team here today and our development and marketing staff for all the help in preparing for today. I would also like to welcome our viewers on Facebook Live. I do have to add that if anyone in the audience today has any influence on the nice weather that we have, could you please order a duplicate day of this 2 weeks from today for our golf outing at Ballyowen? So we will be hearing from several of our key leaders in the community and with our Y today, but first I'd like to recognize some other notable guests in attendance. Marianne Smith. Marianne is our township manager of Hardiston. She not only has been extremely supportive of our operations here at the Y, but she's been a true advocate in promoting the health and wellness to our township employees and residents. Thank you also to our freeholders in attendance today. We have Carl Lazaro, Sylvia Patillo, and I'm not sure if he's made it or not yet, but George Graham. Okay. So as we reflect back on how we began our journey, we would like to recognize some of our former Y leaders who have helped further our mission. We have Dan McCain. Dan was the president and CEO of the Metro Y of the Oranges during the construction and opening of this facility. We also have Kurt Haas. Kurt finished his long career with the Y as the COO of our association, but was the first executive director when this facility opened back in 2005. And we also have David Kachiri. David was my predecessor, serving as the executive director for 6 years in Sussex County, and he is currently the president and CEO of the Somerset County Y. So while these three Y leaders made significant contributions, the original dreams of having a Y facility in Sussex County would never have happened if it were not for the leadership, determination, and support of both Ed Malbach and Bud Luthman. These two gentlemen were leaders in the original capital campaign for this building, and to this day continue to serve on our board of managers and also on the current capital campaign committee. I would like to personally thank both of you for your long-term dedication, because without your perseverance, we would not be able to impact the lives that we do here every day in Sussex County. Ed and Bud are also joined on our capital campaign committee by Mark Avendolio, Joe Macaluso, and Jared Cofrancisco, all of whom you will hear from shortly. But rounding out our capital campaign committee is Ed Walker, Lisa Pompey-Smith, and Jim Downing. Thank you to all of you and everyone here in attendance today that have already pledged your support and commitment to this project. The Sussex County YMCA was chartered in 1980 as a branch of the Metropolitan YMCA of the Oranges. We operated Blue Mountain Day Camp at our Fairview Lake YMCA facility and programs around the community until dreams of having this facility became fruition on January 22nd, 2005. We ended that month with 490 members in this new facility, but as the community found out what we had to offer, our membership grew quickly. Our mission at the Y is to strengthen community through youth development, healthy living, and social responsibility. And we cannot fulfill this mission if it were not for the help of our community partners. Some of the successes that we've had here at the Y include, in 2008, through funding from the CDC, we brought together community leaders that included the Health Department, the Chamber of Commerce, Sussex County Community College, and Newton Medical Center, along with some others, to develop policy and environmental change strategies in order to help create a healthier Sussex County. We have participated in the New Jersey Healthy Community Network, which has included providing exercise stops to walking trails, healthy parking spots in some of our local businesses, hydroponic gardens in some of our area schools, and so much more. We have partnered with the special needs community. We've developed an Everyone Can Play program that provides modified YMCA programming for the diversely able population, along with opening our pool and facility to community groups, including those like SCARC. We've initiated numerous policy and programs to make our schools healthier and our kids safer. We created the Y First Physicians Referral Program that provided a new intervention for local partner physicians. We've launched programs such as Live Strong at the YMCA, MS programs, and swimming that are here to address specific health needs in our community. And we've also expanded our active adult water classes, group exercise classes, and social activities in order to serve our growing senior community. So through our programs and services, our members have thrived. These members come from all ages, all abilities, and all economic backgrounds in Sussex County. Today, as we speak, we are currently serving over 9,000 members in Sussex County. And because of this, we need more space. So through the support of our association, many of you here today, and other community leaders and businesses, we understand that with more space, we can make an even greater impact into the health and well-being of Sussex County. So with that, I would like to introduce Jared Cofrancisco, the chairman of our Board of Managers at the Sussex County YMCA.
Thank you, Jen. On behalf of the Board of Managers of the Sussex County YMCA, I'd like to welcome you all here today and thank you all for coming. 12 and a half years ago, we had a similar event and it launched this branch. The amazing work that has happened in between then and now is inspiring and it's unbelievable, and it's impacted so many here in our county. As the chairman of the Board of Managers, it's an honor for me to be involved in such a cause-driven organization such as the Y. The efforts, the strength, and the motivations behind this organization are focused on developing our youth, creating our communities, and it's so prevalent and it's had such a tremendous impact here in our county. I'd like to recognize the corporate YMCA led by our Metro YMCA president, Rick Gorab, who's here. He'll speak today. Rick's team and Rick's predecessors before him had this vision. Rick's team, led by him, have carried it out. Their resources, their expertise, their motivation has now enabled us to have this footprint here in Sussex County, this infrastructure for our community. And I couldn't thank them more, and on behalf of the board, I'd like to continue to thank them, and I thank them again today. Our branch here has a tremendous leadership. Jennifer Gardner, I'd like to thank her and her team. They implement the programs, they run this facility, and Jen's predecessors, some of which who were introduced here today, and all the staff that are present on site. They all make up what the Sussex County YMCA is, and it wouldn't be what it is without them. Their efforts are non-stop. I've seen it from the time I've been on the board up until now. They truly are remarkable staff. Jen has done a tremendous job, and I'd like to thank them for bringing it all together and getting us to this point today. Thank you very much. We've heard it, I've heard it over and over again at various Y functions, meetings, and I've experienced it firsthand through my involvement with the Y. Our communities really raise our children. As parents, and I'm a parent of 3, we certainly have the primary role, but if you think about it and you look at it practically, the communities from which we come raise our children. There's nothing more impactful than the surroundings, the families, the infrastructure, the buildings, the organizations throughout this county or wherever we're raising our children, where families are coming from. The YMCA has positioned itself in this Sussex County branch and all throughout northern New Jersey to have such a huge impact on that. This Y has raised children in this county. This Y has impacted so many in their development, in their care, in their life as they move forward. It's had such a positive impact. 12 years ago it started, 12 and a half years ago. This is yet another step to continue to foster that. And the one thing about the YMCA, and the one thing I know about Rick and Jen, I expect it to continue, and I know they won't stop here. We're going to be back here in 10 years, or maybe sooner. There's going to be another expansion. That's the way the YMCA operates. That's the impact it has on communities, and I look forward to being a part of it. As a father and as a parent, I'm so happy my kids have the opportunity to grow up in this environment, in this community that has a Y that's so supportive. So again, thank you on behalf of the Board of Managers. Thank you for all your support. Thank you for all your work. It's truly, truly appreciated. Thank you.
Thank you, Jared. Jared served as our board chair for the last 8 years. His term as chair is ending in June, but it has been an absolute pleasure to serve with him and I'm very, very fortunate. We have a wonderful board of managers here in Sussex County, and I'm truly blessed to be working with all of them. So next I would like to call the Mayor of Hardyston Township, Stan Kula.
Thank you so much, Jen. On behalf of the people of Hardyston Township and the council, welcome to Hardyston. We've got a great day, and we're so glad that so many of you could be here. We're so glad for the invitation for the YMCA to bring us all together, because isn't that what the YMCA does best? It brings people together. And for the people of Hardyston, we are so, so pleased that the YMCA is right here in Hardyston Township. So thank you for all of that. During the time that the Y has been here in Hardyston, they've been an advocate for health and wellness. They've been a thought leader, and they've been an advocate for positive change. When I think about Hardyston as a community at Sussex County, I think about the young children who come here in a safe environment. I think about the families that come here and are able to spend quality time together. I think about friends and coworkers coming here after work and spending time together. And I think about our seniors reinvigorated and re-energized through the programs here. So we thank you, the YMCA. We congratulate you for all that you've done, and we look forward to future collaborations between Hardyston, Sussex County, and the YMCA. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Stan. It certainly is very nice. We have, it's been, the support of Hardyston Township has been tremendous for us. So next I would like to introduce to you Tammy Horsfield, the president of the Sussex County Chamber of Commerce.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome. It's pretty exciting and hard to believe that it was 12 years ago that we're all standing here. Time does fly. It's amazing. But I want to congratulate the Y on this upcoming expansion. And again, also looking forward to even future expansions and perhaps a few satellites around, if you will. We keep trying for that. The YMCA to the Chamber is really all about community. It's important for us as a community to not only support one another and come out and join in expansions and all kinds of things, but also to support each other in a whole nother way, and that's on the wellness side. Wellness is really important in this community. Many people are fortunate enough to be able to support wellness in the community, from the business community to our residents, and we really think that it's important that a healthy, happy employee becomes that productive employee, and nothing like wellness to make that happen. So community is really one of the things most important, and the leadership in the Y has played in the Chamber of Commerce has been really critical. The YMCA, through all of your years here, has been very active in the County Chamber of Commerce in its Wellness Committee and its efforts. And on the other side of the coin, the Chamber's been active with the Y in many of its collaborations, many of its programs, such as Pioneering Healthier Communities, and many other initiatives, and grant programs as well, where we have collaborated. You heard the word collaboration today. The Y is about collaboration. It's about collaboration, it's about community, and it's about wellness. And it's about bringing a close-knit community together to provide the services needed in this community. So again, I applaud the Y for its efforts. I also thank those who had the leadership and vision to make this happen. It's great to see Bud out there today. Where are you? He's hiding somewhere. Oh, there you are. I know Ms. Bud. But I want to thank you all for all you've done. Jared, thank you for all of your years here as a manager, the leader of the managers, I should say. And Jen, for your enthusiasm, for your passion, not only for the YMCA, but for wellness in this community. Thank you again, and I wish you all many, many years of success, and I hope to be a part of it. Thanks.
Thank you, Tammy. And it is amazing in this community. Yesterday morning was a chamber breakfast, and it's 200 people from this community, business people that gather every month to come out to make Sussex County better and support the businesses. And Tammy, you do an excellent job running that organization. So I would next like to ask Senator Steve Orho to come please say a few words.
Jennifer, thank you very much. And it's an honor to be here on behalf of Assemblyman Parker Space, Assemblywoman Gail Phoebus. I want to thank you all. I had former Commissioner Hal Worse come along today because somebody who knows a lot about grants and funding. Hal has done a terrific job with that. I think about 12 years ago, I think I was on my first year on the Freeholder Board here, and we thought about how well would a YMCA do in Sussex. Well, guess what? It's done pretty darn well, right? It's done terrific. I look at all you out there and how you've had so much of an impact on the community and the YMCA. And I think actually I was an employee one time, not of this YMCA, but of the YMCA. I was a lifeguard, right? Believe it once or not, I used to be able to put on a bathing suit, no more. You know? And I was in the pool one day here, and I think, I'll do 10 laps, right? I'll just do 10 laps. But at the end of half a lap, I was like huffing and puffing like you wouldn't believe. But you think about what the Y does for everybody. What's our number one issue we talk about today? Healthcare. Healthcare is one of the biggest issues we have, and this YMCA and the other YMCAs, it deals with the whole person, from a young girl or boy, from their toddler programs, right up through our senior citizens who are looking obviously for volunteer opportunities, for exercise opportunities. You come here, you see a lot of people maybe in a pained look because they're exercising, they're on the elliptical, they're on the treadmill, or they're on the weight machines. And then you go in and you see some of the other programs, obviously, that they have for the toddlers and whatnot, and it is phenomenal. So you think about what a healthy, human, holistic, caring for a community, and that's the YMCA. And you look at the front, it says room to grow. Sussex County, we have room to grow, and as Tammy said, I'd like to see some more, but as the YMCA is successful, Sussex County will also be successful. Expanding commitment to the community. That's the YMCA. So thank you very much, and thank you very much for being here.
Steve, thank you so much, and thank you for your friendship that you've given to the Y over the years. So as I said when I talked about our board of managers, I'm very, very fortunate, not only with our board members, but just all of our volunteers that we're lucky enough and fortunate enough to work with here at the Y. I'm always amazed at the generosity of our volunteers in the time, talents, and treasures that they give to us. The two men that are serving as our co-chairs of our Capital Campaign Committee give all of these to the Y while also providing lots of support and guidance. So I am proud to introduce to you Mark Avendolio and Joe Macaluso.
Thank you, Jen. Why I'm standing here before you at this moment is groundbreaking today. I have really no idea because I'm not a member of the Sussex County YMCA. I have a pass to get in that they gave me when I go to capital campaign meetings or golf meetings, but I'm not a member of the Sussex County YMCA. There's 9,000 people every year are members of the Sussex County Y, but Mark Avendolio isn't. So what's the common denominator here that 9,000 members and I don't seem to have? We're all members of the same community and served by the Sussex County YMCA. And what does that really mean? It means we all have equal opportunities because of the YMCA. We can learn how to swim and what we need to do to keep our bodies in tip-top shape. We can learn to eat properly and exercise properly. And with the addition of the gymnasium, we can play basketball and volleyball and badminton and floor hockey and other sports year-round in a climate-controlled, state-of-the-art facility. And we all have a chance to be part of that. That's the common denominator, and that's why Joe and I are here today. We both love the same wines, the same restaurants, and we both love the Sussex County YMCA. We're here as facilitators. We're here to philanthropically ensure that the community will always have those opportunities to accomplish those goals. But getting something done is an accomplishment. Getting something done right is truly an achievement. And these people at the YMCA do a lot of things right and achieve higher levels of customer satisfaction each and every day. The project is right for the membership, it's right for the area, it's right for the community. So really, I am a member of the Sussex County YMCA because I'm a member of the community that it serves. And while Joe and I stand up here supporting this project, we know it's only the beginning of future projects planned by the administrative team. We know the administrative team of the Y is one of the best in the area, and our job is to wrap their hands into a community of hands, stepping up to the plate and donating to our community and our YMCA. Thank you.
For anybody who is in doubt, there is only one Mark Avendolio. It's unique. This is a great day. I think I'd like to take just a couple of minutes and just put some connective tissue between the eloquence that Jan presented, and Stephen, and Jared, and you saw a common theme, and Mark really put it well put. This is something for the community, by the community. It's something that we who can do something should do something. I heard the word facility about 4 times. A facility we tend to think of as a building, and it's not. If you look up the definition of facility, a facility is an entity that makes something happen. A pot is a facility if you put water in it and it boils. The YMCA is a facility. The building is a very big part of that facility. The people are an even bigger part of that facility. The staff, the volunteers, all of us. This was planned 12 years ago, as you heard from Jared and as you heard from Jen. We knew that we would be here to expand. This is Plan 2, Part 2. You know, plan your work and work your plan. And you're sitting on it. You don't have to be an architect like some of our friends in the front row. This is the gym. You're in it. We knew it was going to be here, but we did it systematically. You cannot keep going to the same well all the time and asking for big money and big money and big money. You got to take it piece at a time. So I think right now, Jen, we're about $900,000 short. We're about $900,000 short of paying for what we haven't put the shovel in the ground for yet. So we're really, nobody's come up here and said that yet, and I have no shame. We do need every bit of contribution we can get from people. And we on the board have all stepped up and put our money where our mouth is. We're asking people in the community who can to contribute, to talk to Mark, talk to myself, talk to one of the board members. We want to work on that, but that only works on the facility, which is the building. That's bricks and mortar. And if we can get that built, Jen's staff is going to fill it with people who make it so fantastic for the children, and especially, and as I get into we're over 60 now, I can say that, right? As we get into the age, I get a thrill coming here Saturdays, and I see the senior citizens. It gives them a place to be, a thing to do, a reason to get out of bed and work and do something, feel better for themselves. I really beseech you to stand up, take part of it, be a part of it. I guarantee you that you will feel so much the better for doing it. And I really look forward to working with the rest of you, because God willing, 10 years from now, we're going to be back and we're going to talk about the second pool or some such thing. Really, thank you so much for being a part of this. It's not something there's a small group of people did, everybody did, and we really are Sussex County. Thank you.
Thank you so much, both Joe and Mark. Mark, I do have a membership application waiting for you before you leave. But as Joe said, it's truly, we're celebrating in addition to the building, but it's what we do inside of the building and the impact that we make that is truly what makes a difference here. So thank you, Joe, for sharing that. So now for a man that needs no introduction, I would like to bring to you Rick Gorab, the President and CEO of the Metro YMCA at the Oranges.
Jen, thank you for that interesting introduction and for doing a great job as our MC today. I also want to thank all of the previous speakers for their thoughtful words. All of them have been involved with the Y for a long time, and they really know what we do. They understand our mission, and they understand our focus and resolve to do what we're intending to do starting today. I also want to give thanks to Joe and Mark for their leadership in what has been the quiet part of the capital campaign, and we will not be quiet any longer because we do need to raise some additional dollars to be successful for what we're calling the dream in Sussex County. I want to thank everyone and welcome everyone for coming, and hopefully what you've heard and what I'm about to say may move you to become investors in this project. January 22nd, 2005, we turned the key and opened the door for this facility. On that day, it snowed. And it snowed, and it snowed. It was a blizzard. Right, Ed? Dan? Bud? But people came. They came by bus, they came by car, they even walked. There was a yearning, a strong desire, and an incredible appetite for YMCA programs and services in Sussex County. And they came and came and came. And as Jen said, we now have more than 9,000 members who come to this YMCA. And for the freeholders here, by my math, If we were a town, we would be the 6th largest town in Sussex County with 9,000 members. So what I'm talking about here is significant impact in delivery of mission and service to a community that really needs it and really counts upon it. And our members come in all shapes, sizes, and ages, because the Y is for all. And when I say all, I mean capital A, capital L, capital L. We're for all. Our members come to us for different reasons. It could be to learn a new skill, improve their health, or to make new friends. But they stay here because they want to belong. They want to be a part of our mission and what it is that we do. And it's due to the loyalty of our members, 9,000 strong, the professionalism of our dedicated staff, led by Jen, thank you, the commitment of our board, right here in Sussex County, led by Jared, and thank you, Jared, over here, that we're now able to break ground on our dream to expand the Sussex County YMCA. And we firmly believe what we start here today will improve the overall health of our members while also strengthening our community as well as our entire county. So I stand here today as a Sussex County resident, believing in the impact that this YMCA makes in this community. And I've seen it, and I've lived it. I've experienced it firsthand. For that reason, my wife and I have chosen to make a significant investment in this dream, because our YMCA Association believes in the Sussex County YMCA. Our board of directors has made a substantial investment in our dream. And because of their commitment to our cause, the Sussex County YMCA Board of Managers has made an investment in their dream. And because of your belief in what we could be, many of you have already invested in the expansion of what I call an essential community asset. Earlier, you heard Jen describe the breadth and scope of the programs that we provide here. So I'd like to share a short but personal story about a moment I had with an elderly woman on our pool deck here a number of years ago. It was in a program called Swim Inc. They're a nonprofit organization who uses our pool as a community benefit that we provide. And these folks are those who have some degenerative issues and they're not able to exercise on land. And I wanted to go and observe the program, and I did. So I was sitting in the bleachers, dressed as I am now, really out of place. And I saw what was an amazing program. And I stood up to leave, and then I was approached by this 80-something-year-old woman. And if you can imagine her, she had white hair, she was very short, and she had these amazing blue eyes. She walks up to me and she says, "Who are you?" Right? This guy with a tie, suit, and suspenders, "Who are you?" she asked. And I said, "Well, I'm Rick Gorab, I'm the president and CEO of the Y." She says, I have something I've got to say to you. I thought I was in trouble. And she touches my arm, and she wasn't letting go of my arm, she was holding my arm. And she's looking at me, and I'm looking at her, and she has tears in her eyes. And she says to me, "You have no idea what this place means to me." She further says, "This YMCA has changed my life. this YMCA has saved my life. But she wasn't done. She then said, for the first time, nothing hurts. Nothing hurts. So as we sit here today, if you believe that helping seniors and those with chronic illness in Sussex County not hurt, then you should invest in RY. If you believe that every kid in Sussex County must learn how to swim, then you should, in fact, invest in RY. If you believe every cancer survivor, and Sussex County has a high percentage of cancer, if you believe cancer survivors should be given a chance to return to normal activity, you must invest in RY. And if you believe every child in Sussex County deserves a chance to learn, grow, and thrive, you must invest in your Y in Sussex County. If you believe strengthening your Y in your community, the time is now. So invest in our cause and help to make this dream, where you're sitting right now, a reality. I really thank everyone for coming, and I look forward to seeing everyone here January of 2018 when we cut the ribbon. Thank you, and I think I'm turning to Jen. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you, Rick. I'd like to again just thank everyone for coming today and supporting our expansion and our Y. I would also like to acknowledge Sphere Construction, who will be our contractor, HQW, our architect, and Suburban Consulting Engineering, the engineering, who are all here with us today. So I'd like to invite everybody, feel free to look at our renderings and help yourself to something else to eat. For those of you participating in the groundbreaking, can you make your way please now to the bulldozer? So thank you everyone for coming today. It's a backhoe, sorry. I run the Y, I don't. Okay.
We're actually going to do the groundbreaking right hat, so you can participate in the ceremony.
See you. Kids off the bus. Just about that time. 3:30ish.
Remember, the hat didn't fit, you must have quit.
Come on, Ed.
to move over to your right.
Oh, David, what are you doing with that?
There you go. It's going to show up at a CEO's.
I'm sure.
Let's bring the people with the shovels so the shovels are all closer together.
How you doing, Dan?
Now the key is, if you're in the back, make sure you can see the camera. If you cannot see the camera cannot see you. That's how it works.
Come on, Ed.
What's going to show you is a height.
First.
All right, you get over. Yep.
All right, pay attention right over here at me on my right hand, to your left, my right. A couple more, nice big smiles. Marvelous. Go right ahead.
Every time I get the picture, get the wide angle camera. I don't
You do a shovel? Insurance had
Okay, guys, let's see your resolve. Foot on the shovel.
Foot on the shovel. Oh, yeah, there. Remember that?
Wow, Jared wins.
Jared's got the big.
He's got a dump leg.
I got one leg, I got a bad knee.
Stop by around 3 o'clock tomorrow. We're almost ready for the foundation. Good? Good? Oh, you got to watch
Private, nobody knows this.
Gonna get a discount now on the site work.
Oh, no. Not me. Nice to meet you.
Smart, that's smart.